much noise, just quiet mugs and whispered choice. Your presence speaks in gentle tones and turns this cafe into a home. We stir the calm, we pour the grace, and fill the space we both embrace. Sugar in the silence, slow dissolve. You make my puzzles gently solve. No words, just glances, soft and light. You sweeten every silent night. Your hand wrapped round a porcelain rim. No rush to speak, no need to win. The hum of life just drifts along while our connection grows so strong. In every pause, in every blink, you sweeten more than you may think. Sugar in the silence, slow dissolve. You make my puzzles gently solve. No words, just glances, soft and light. You sweeten every silent night. Let others shout their love out loud. We'll find our song beneath the cloud. Sugar in the silence, that's our way. With every breath, we softly stay. You warm my heart without a sound, and that's where all my peace is found. Sugar in the silence, slow dissolve. You make my puzzles gently solve. No words, just glances, soft and light. You sweeten every silent You sat beside the window light, where cinnamon dust danced in flight. Your coffee smiled, the morning sang, and suddenly the silence rang. No better start, no sweeter glow than sharing sun and quiet flow. Cinnamon window, warm and clear. You bring the peace that draws me near. With every sip and golden ray, you turn the gray to soft ballet. Your sweater matched the chair just right. The steam was soft, the mood was light. You looked outside and caught your dream, then gave it life with gentle cream. A simple glance, a tiny spark lit up my sky and cleared the dark. Cinnamon window, warm and clear. You bring the peace that draws me near. With every sip and golden ray, you turn the gray to soft ballet. Some days begin in muted tones, but you add spice to all unknowns. Cinnamon window, morning's muse. You write the light I choose to use. With coffee calm and you in view, the world feels sweet and fresh and new.
friends where you once sat, though and back your faded hand. You'd lean and laugh, I'd sit and stare, our world inside that single chair. Now time moves on, but still it stays in corners built from yesterday's cinnamon chair. You hold my past in sentences. You made it last. I sit alone, but you're still there in whispers soft. Cinnamon chair. The staff has changed the playlist too, but still the wood remembers you. A scratch, a tilt, a secret mark where we would hide when days were dark. Now every visit feels like fall, with echoes dancing down the hall. Cinnamon chair, you hold my past in sentences. You made it last. I sit alone, but you're still there in whispers soft. Cinnamon chair. Some loves are carved in time and wood and stay where memory says they should. Cinnamon chair, you never fade. You're where my truest dreams were laid. So every time I find you bare, I find your love. Cinnamon chair. You say you like your coffee dark, no cream, no fluff, no sugar spark. But when you think I'm looking down, you sneak some sweetness without a sound. You play it cool, you wear it wise, but I see through your sweet disguise. Sugar on the side, just like your love, not out loud, but just enough. You keep it soft, you keep it light, but baby I can taste you right. You laugh and say you're not the type to hold a hand or text at night. But every time the room gets dim, you lean in close Your careful heart may try to hide, but love like yours can't stay outside. Sugar on the side, just like your love, not out loud, but just enough. You keep it soft, you keep it light, but baby I can taste you right. Some hearts don't pour, they slowly melt. One cube, one stir, one truth that's felt. Sugar on the side, and I don't mind. You love in ways that take their time, and every sip and every smile says you've been sweet all the while. Raindrops raise on window panes, and I trace their path with no refrain. My coffee cools beside my hand, but my mind has left this land, drifting through a softer place where worries have no face. Windowsill daydream, take me far, past the traffic, past the cars, to places no one else can see. Just steam and sky and memory. A bicycle hums across the street, while jazz notes rise in gentle beat. I build a world of silent things, with clouds and clocks and paper wings. Reality can wait a while. I'll float inside this cafe smile. Windowsill daydream, take me far, past the traffic, past the cars, to places no one else can see. Just steam and sky and memory. Windowsill daydream, carry me to where the heart and coffee meet. Let the world blur, let moments glide. I'm home where thoughts and clouds reside. Gossip sits in porcelain. A silence grows both deep and thin. You look away, I stir my cup, knowing well the time is up. We've said it all in subtle tones, now words just rattle like dry bones. The last sip, the last goodbye, in bittersweet and half-closed eyes. We toast to all we used to be and let the steam set our hearts free. I used to smile at your small quirks. Now every glance just gently hurts. We hold our spoons like armor light, avoiding truths we knew all night. The flavor's gone, the warmth now wanes, but still we sit through quiet rains. The last sip, the last goodbye, in bittersweet and half-closed eyes. We toast to all we used to be and let the steam set our hearts free. No break, no bang, just soft release, a quiet end, a kind of peace. The last sip, no need to cry. We drank our love, we let it fly. Now leave the cups and close the door. We're empty now and nothing more.
The sky will lemon zest ahead today. A golden breeze along the way. Your laugh cut through the static air. A citrus smile beyond compare. We bike through streets of honey light. The world so soft, so pure, so bright. Lemon zest skies and laughter high. Our hearts a pair of paper kites. We flew through time with no regret. In tangy dreams we won't forget.
You drew a sun, I drew a star. Our doodles met halfway, not far. A smile formed in graphite trace on napkin corners, empty space. No need for lines or perfect art, just scribbles that revealed your heart. Doodles on a napkin, small and neat, a coffee tale so short, so sweet. We laughed in ink, we blushed in pen, and somehow knew this could begin. A cup, a heart, a crooked moon, all drawn before the afternoon. You passed the sketch and wrote your name, and suddenly we weren't the same. The waiter smiled, he must have known how quick small lines can make love grow. Doodles on a napkin, small and neat, a coffee tale so short, so sweet. We laughed in ink, we blushed in pen, and somehow knew this could begin. Now years have passed, I still have that folded napkin, creased and flat. Doodles on a napkin, framed in glass, a silly start that came to last. All great love tales might begin with sugar, steam, and strokes so thin.
You brought me toast and raspberry jam. Still wearing that, I just woke glam. Your hair a mess, your eyes still closed. Yeah, that's the smile I love the most. Sunlight spills across your plate, and every second feels like fate. Toasted smile, morning slow and bright, with coffee warm and love inside. We don't need more, we don't need grand, just breakfast with your sleep.
front seat, the light still bends like it's waiting for a familiar friend. Sunday hums in soft refrain, with coffee rings like picture frame. The same barista, quiet jazz, and nothing here moves too fast. Sunday at the window seat, a moment still a calm retreat. The world can turn the traffic flow, but I just watch the flowers grow. A book half read, a croissant near. The hush of life feels loud in here. Kids with cocoa dogs outside, and hearts that heal without a guide. No plans, no rush, no pressing call, just time enough to feel it all. Sunday at the window seat, a moment still a calm retreat. The world can turn the traffic flow, but I just watch the flowers grow. And if I'm gone by Monday's start, the seat will hold a rested heart. Sunday at the window seat, where life and breath and quiet meet. No better place for a soul to mend than sun and steam and time to spend. You walked in like a quiet song, with cinema eyes that don't stay long. You stirred your drink, the cream spun slow, and suddenly my heart would glow. Your laugh, a sprinkle in my cup, a gentle fire warming up. Cream and cinnamon, sweet and bold, a love that's warming when it's cold. You blend so smooth into my day, and take the bitter taste away. You sat alone, but not for long. Our glances mixed like sugar strong. I sipped your words
lips like morning breeze. My thoughts dissolved in mocha seas.
Your name still lingers on my tongue, like honeyed lyrics softly sung. Cream and cinnamon, sweet and bold. A love that's warming when it's cold. You blend so smooth into my day and take the bitter taste away. If love's a drink, you're the best part, the finish smooth, the perfect start. Cream and cinnamon, please don't go. Stay in my cup, let feelings flow. You stir my world in golden spin with just your smile. You pull me in. You took the last croissant, I smiled. You offered half, we laughed a while. Your accent danced with every word and every flake I tasted her. We didn't plan to share that plate, but maybe crumbs decide our fate. Croissant Days and coffee, yeah. Moments light as flaky layers. Butterfingers, Paris Place. We made love out of cafe haze. The morning sun kissed linen napkins. You joked in French, I tried to match them. We toasted life with cups held high and watched the pigeons flying by. The world slowed down and hearts aligned. In pastry shapes our dreams designed. Croissant days and coffee, air. Moments light as flaky layers. Butterfingers, Paris Place. We made love out of cafe haze. If I could live one day on Louvre, it'd be that brunch and cafe soup. Croissant days, oh don't forget the simple joy we once had met. One pastry shared, one look, one face, forever sweet. Our cross I've had some days that spill too fast, some mornings brewed but couldn't last. But even when the steam runs low, there's always something warm below. I've learned to sip the quiet part and let it slowly heal my heart. Half full cup, not empty yet. The best sips hide where you forget. You don't need sugar, just some light to see the gold in faded nights. I used to pour and never taste. Now I slow down, there's no more haste. Even the bitter finds its place. In every drop there's still some grace. The strength you seek is in the pause between the lines without applause. Half full cup, not empty yet. The best sips hide where you forget. You don't need sugar, just some light to see the gold in faded nights. Don't toss away what still can warm. A cracked up cup still holds the storm. Half full cup, I'll drink it slow and let the quiet gently grow. For every scar, a story's thread, and hope is where the heart has bled. She grinds the beans with quiet grace, a practiced smile upon her face. But in her eyes there's something more, a world behind that cafe door. Each cup she pours, each glance she throws, hold stories no one really knows. Behind the beans, behind the steam, she hides her truth inside the cream. You see a barista's gentle flair, but there's a soul who longs to dare. She knows your name, your usual brew, but hides a song she never knew. She dreams in foam and coffee grounds, where love and longing spin in rounds. She wants to speak, just creates a heart in foam that softly waits behind the beans, behind the steam. She hides her truth inside the cream. You see a barista's gentle flair, but there's a soul who longs to dare. One day she'll trade this coffee floor for something more she's longing for. Behind the beans, there's more to show. A story rich and warm below. So sip your drink and maybe see the life that brews in secrecy. You laughed and everything felt right, like cinnamon and morning light. The way you leaned across the chair turned the winter into air. Your grin, a spark of something rare that made the cafe feel like care. Cinnamon smile, soft and deep. You stir my heart and steal my sleep. In every glance, a sweeter day, like spice delight in old cafe. You always know just what to say, like warm bread rising in the day. You write a mix of calm and play that chase the bitter taste away. I keep your warmth like favorite song. It lingers long after you're gone. soft in morning rain. The way we sat, the things you said still echo in my heart and head. A darker brew, a memory of you and all you meant to me. Echoes of the roast remain in every cup, in every strain of love that once was close and near, now lives in steam and lingers here. I walk alone, but not quite so. Your voice in shadow seems to flow. The creak of wood, the cafe air still feels like you are standing there. And when I sip, I close my eyes, you bloom again before goodbye. Echoes of the roast remain in every cup, in every strain of love that once was close and near, now lives in steam and lingers here. We never said our last goodbye, but in this blend you still reply. Echoes of the roast will stay in morning light and muted gray. Your soul inside the bowl